Okay, so welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be fitting hood aero latches, because obviously we're going to be putting that glass fibre bonnet on the car. So what we need to do first is obviously swap out the bonnet and then get these latches in the right place.
Sometimes I think that I'm unstoppable. Yeah, ready to go, man.
So we want to make sure this is obviously tight, because otherwise it will wiggle around and we won't actually get the right location. Right, so it's pretty tight, pretty straight, which should be your side.
Yeah.
Right, so you have two 13 mils your side, I have two 13 mils my side. So we can literally lift her on and put her on. It's very heavy, so be careful.
Hard to work out.
You've got to get past all the tools your side.
Yeah, so you left like a minefield with me.
Well, I don't want to make things too easy.
Exactly. Where's the fun in that?
One million, zillion, jillion, dillion, cotillion times later.
Okay, so the little trick on this one is obviously we want to know where it's going to sit here. So what we do is we put something on top of here so it will mark the under the side. Now normally I use like a copper grease, but I've actually got some nice white, like, well, it's almost like toothpaste, but it's a metal polish. And that will show, when we put that nail down again, that should leave a lovely white mark. It's just, so what that does, obviously putting that on there, putting it on top of the tip, is you can now see just here where it latches. So what we now need to do is drill that hole through to be able to get that to come through. Right, let's carry on with the scary part.
Yeah, get the first hole, because you're going to have to go through two skins. Go through the first skin, then change the angle on the drill.
Yeah. There we go. Right, so now we go through, which is quite a straight angle.
Come in. There it is.
This is why we do this now, because obviously it's not been prepped for paint. So it doesn't matter if it chips the other side, because it's going to be prepped. Right, let's just take that down and make sure that that's, we can see it's lean, sitting on the, yep. We have got the front parts done, so I need to come back this way a bit more and back a bit more on the other part.
Fibreglass, you can just make that wider with the drill in the hole.
Exactly.
Nice to see you wearing your safety glasses, Cliff.
I mean, obviously you can also do this with a Dremel, which would be the proper way of doing it, but let's try going down and see what we got.
Yeah, it's our time to shine. Show that's the kind of state of mind you gotta combine with hard work and time.
One always does much better than the other, doesn't it? You always cut one that actually looks great and then the other one looks shite.
Drunk off the goose, yeah, thinking that I'm too pop. Getting caught with a few thoughts, cause I'm too lost. Off the speakers can't even handle me. Even what I got, nobody's gonna drain my energy. And I will never stop, I'm motivated by enemies. Setting up shop so everybody remember me. And no, I am not going through life regretfully. I'd rather work non-stop, what they call incessantly. The worst of
J101, go for it.
already got lost in my mind, not a fantasy. I'm getting all gotten soul, so stop, drop, and roll. You lost all control and pop off your ball. I got squat, I fall, I'm not bought, I'm sold. My stock rocks, it's gold. Hey, knock, knock, she holding shit, talk to close. I ain't stopping though, it's hip hop, you know. Or is it rock and roll? I'm not dropping, don't know my pop.
Still going to be a bit.
Still going to have to go out a bit further, I think.
Try and get the bolts.
Yeah. Still going to look very, very clean when it's done.
Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you. I ain't so let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up. I ain't never, you know I'm taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you. I ain't here to make.
Okay, so we now just need to adjust the two mounts So the hole's actually a bit further back. We've moved the hole back. Sorry, I didn't have the camera on it, it'd gone flat. So we had to just move it back very slightly because when we put it in, they weren't straight. So we just want to make some adjustments when we had the camera on, but we had to notch out a little bit here because actually when you put the bonnet down, it was a little bit too far forward. So we've notched a bit out there, bolted that in, and we've done exactly the same with this side. And then now, you drop the bonnet, and there we go. It didn't work that time, look, I did it so hard. Right, there you go, it latches first time, and there we go. We've still got the original in the middle that's holding on to it. The Aero latches, latch it down, they lock up, and it's all done.
Yeah, they doubt me all the same. Told me I won't make a name, but it's not about the fame, it's about keeping me sane. So I stay within my lane, feel my